Hello everyone, this is Niloy Gain and you are watching Technically Niloy. Uh, I am right now associated to the coaching institute. I'm not naming it, but I am associated with for 6 years, and I was teaching chemistry. Basically, train the student for preparing IIT JEE and NEET, and I having a total experience of 12 years, more than 12 years actually. Professionally, it's 12 years, and from last year onwards, I started online teaching because of this COVID situation, and I faced some technical difficulties during this. And some of my colleagues used to say, "Why online classes में मजा नहीं आ रहा है?" All because of absence of the students in the class, which makes it less interactive. So I thought let's share something which I used to make the class more effective, more useful, uh, using some softwares which is free, absolutely free to you. One of them is Epic Pen. So we'll demonstrate that today. And before that, please don't forget to have a like, then share, subscribe, and ding the bell icon so that you can have the further notifications about my posts. And I assure you, I'll be posting more useful videos now and then. So without wasting time, let's move forward to my XP Pen screen so that I can demonstrate you what I do with Epic Pen. I have already installed it and purchased the original version. But if you want, you can have it free for lifetime with some restricted options. For example, will not be having the access of this particular part. Will not be having the access of this one. And here in the color menu, you'll be having only this and these columns. Other things has to be purchased version. So mainly you have more options here. So one by one, let's ascribe the uh, buttons here. Here is the invisible or invisible mode. If you poke the eye, it will be stopped and it will be act as a cursor only. But when you poke on the cursor itself, it is again acting as a cursor. But when you poke the pen icon, it is only acting as a pen. That's it. It will be acting only as a pen, nothing else. Now you can have a highlighter here, but you cannot use this text tool unless and until you have a purchased version. This is arrow, square, circle, and straight line. But again, this is only usable in purchased version, not in free version. This is the eraser key. We have a pen size. I used to have the very small size for pen version and large size for my highlighter version. This is the undo portion. You cannot use Ctrl Z while you are using Epic Pen, so you have to go for undo. This is a clear screen. Obviously, I told this whiteboard or blackboard version is only applicable if you have a purchased version. Here is a take screenshot. You can have a particular screenshot. You can take the whole desktop. You can take a selective area. I'll be ascribing this part. This is the menu. In the settings, you can have so many options. Check update at the startup. Okay. And obviously, you can have OneDrive. I am picking it, saving it for OneDrive. If you are not saving it for OneDrive or something, you are not ascribing it or you are not directing it to a particular folder, it will be saved in your desktop. The screenshots will be saved in your desktop. So to not to make your desktop hazy, neat and clean, you can have a folder dedicated so that the screenshot will be stored there. There are the shortcuts for Epic Pen shortcuts. I don't need those. There is a host mode in which this screen will not be visible, but I don't prefer this particular part, because for that I have to remember the hotkeys, and remembering hotkeys nowadays it's a bit difficult. So it's better in this way. I just poke the eye, it would be closed. So without wasting time, let's proceed towards the further ways. So I am just opening a 3D builder which I used to uh, ascribe so many 3D models above during my lectures. Tetrahedral, we are saying it. So let's have a description and annotation here. Okay, this we are saying solid line on the plane. Uh, then just changing the color to make it more interesting. Dotted line, solid cone above the plane, and then we are having another color. Let it be, yeah, yellow. No, no, not yellow, not yellow. uh, Let it be orange. This is dotted line below the plane. Okay, you can take a screenshot. You can take a screenshot, you can save it, or you can take a screenshot and copy it. Copying it, I'll be ascribing both the advantages. So before proceeding further, I'm just cleaning the mess. You can use undo also, but that is a hectic thing. You can use eraser, that is also okay, or you can use the clear screen. Wow, it's gone. So now let's go for WhatsApp. I can use desktop also, anywhere I can use. So WhatsApping myself so that I can describe the particular things. So NILOY, NILOY again. Yeah, here I am. I can directly control V, pasting it directly using control V. I can paste it, or you can use add files. I have already saved it here, so I can save it like this way also. Both the ways we can send it, just posting it to me itself so that I can have the demo properly. I can use this in demonstration during live classes. I can use this in demonstration during doubt clearance. I can use this particular screenshot in OneNote or in Kodo, whatever version you are using. I hope you like my video. If you want something, please, please, please don't forget to please leave your comments here so that I can have the ideas. And as for if now, I am leaving. Have a good day. I hope you have learned something. Thank you.